Hi, this is Sami again. I'm going to show you one question that has all of multiply, divide, add, subtract in one question. So just doing fractions. So when you look at this question right here that I just wrote, um, the first thing you have to think of is BEDMAS. Because if you don't get your BEDMAS right in this question, then you'll get it wrong. So BEDMAS says that we have to do the brackets first. So the brackets is this square bracket right here. So I'm just gonna do this. One thing I'm gonna do here, it's a plus, a minus, so I'm just gonna change this to minus 2/3. Okay, but you don't do anything else after that. Times, we're gonna do what's in the brackets first. So in the brackets, we have -3/4 divided by -1/2. So what you have to do, you have to flip that and make it multiplication. So you change the division to multiplication, flip this, and you'll get -2/1. Yeah. Now we still have to do what's inside the bracket. So I'm going to reduce. So 2 goes into itself once, or -2 goes into itself -1 time, and then 2 goes into 4 twice. Okay. So -2 divided by 2 is -1, and 4 divided by 2 gives me 2, or 2 goes into -2 -1 time, and 2 goes into 4 twice. Now in here, what I have now, I multiply the tops together, the bottoms together. -3 times -1 will give me +3, and 2 times 1 on the bottom would just give me 2. And we still have the 3/5 minus 2/3 times this. So now the order for operations, division and multiplication before addition and subtraction. So here the 2/3, it's multiplied into here. A lot of students, what they will do, they will just kind of do 3/5 minus 2/3, and whatever they get, they multiply it into 3/2. If you do that, that would be wrong, because then you failed the BEDMAS order. So now what you have to do, you have to do here first. So you'll have the 3/5 minus, you're multiplying now, and when you multiply, and always know that you could reduce diagonally. So the 2 reduces with the 2. So both of you give you 1, 1. 3 goes into itself once, and 3 goes into this 3 once. So what we have 1 times 1 on top and 1 times 1 on the bottom. So you have 1/1, which is -1. And now this is over 1, and I'm going to do common denominator, which is 5. So I'm going to have 3 here, because 5 divided by 5 is 1, times 3 is 3, minus 5 divided by 5, 5 divided by 1 is 5, 5 times 1 is 5. So I have this, and therefore my answer is -2/5. And that's the answer for that one. I'm going to do one more. And the other one that I'm going to do is, maybe use a different color here. So the other one is brackets 7/12 divided by -14, close the bracket, minus 3/8 times 5/3. Now here, the first thing I'm going to do, when you multiply, oh, sorry, this is division. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to change the division to multiplication, and we're going to flip. So we have 7/12 multiplied by 1/14. Now I could start reducing inside here. 7 goes into itself once, and goes into -14 -2 times. Still minus. Here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce. The 3 reduces with the 3, gives me 1, 1. So 1 times 5 is 5. And 8 times 1 is 8. Now this here will give me 1/-24, since 12 times -2 gives me -4, and 1 times 1 gives me 1, minus 5/8. Now, don't leave your negative on the bottom. Always, if you have a negative on the bottom of a fraction, just get rid of it right here and then write it on top. Okay. Otherwise, you'll get in trouble doing common denominator and all that stuff. So here, what we're going to do, we're going to add these or subtract them. Common denominator is 24. 24 divided by 24 is 1. 1 times -1 is -1. Minus 24 divided by 8 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. So now what I get negative 16 over 24, and that reduces into 8, goes into 16 twice, and goes into 24 3 times. So I have negative 2 over thirds, or negative 2 over 3, sorry, negative 2/3. Always reduce when you're doing fractions. You cannot, you have to simplify. To get a full mark, you must reduce your answer to lowest terms. And also, as you multiplying and all of that, you should always reduce. Don't make your numbers really big on top, on the bottom. Like here, you don't want to go 7 here, you don't want to go 7 over 12 times 14, and then you get a big number. Always reduce first. And you know what? Since this is isolated and this isolated here, I was able to even do this operation after I finish with this. I'm able to do that operation as well in that order, and it doesn't fail the BEDMAS right here. And that's the answer for both questions. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel, and share with others so they could benefit. Thanks for watching again. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend. It's Friday. Take care.